Hello guys, let's start to examine our scientific calculator. Let's open it first. It's in Visual Studio, C#. Okay. Hope you like the design. It's like this. The code is in here. So the thing is, I've been trying to be careful with the thing, is that it's, as you can see, if it represents the same thing, it's in the same color. So I try to mimic that to the classes that I create, as you can see here. If it represents a number, it's named like this. Let's go to the preparers and here, button 1. If it represents some kind of calculations, like adding, it represents as BT and add, or if represents some calculations, still it represents as BT and divided by 1, div by 1. It's made my job much more easier, and the other thing will help me was the resharper. It helped me a lot. And the other thing is I write the code by myself. I was the only one in the project. But the thing is, if there will be another person, it will be much more easier to understand them if I was following the code writing rules. As you can see, I try to follow it much more as I can. But the other things that I try to be careful with is that I try to create some main skeletons for the code. As you can see it in here, there will be like 2 or 3 of them, and it will make my job as easier. As I mean skeleton, it means like try, catch, if. It just changes the calculation part. But the other thing is that helped me a lot is the when you click here, you can see the how to use this calculation method. As you can see, it's in a double math.xp double D. This is a D part as an input text. You can see it in here. And the other thing is you could just convert to the double like that. It's much more easier. And let's go to the design part. You have to create one box and you just have to copy paste the others. You don't have to create every time. And you can do your adjustments in here, the coloring, the pages, and everything. What is writing is in the middle or the center or the clicking part. You just have to be careful with the part. So let's start see if it's working or not. Okay, let's start with the simple ones like adding. It works. There's some multiplications. It works. Let's do some little bit more complicated ones. You can see it in here. You can see for the dot it works. Let's do some sinus or 0 or as you can see. So for this part, it just rounds the number as it works. If it can round upper or down or the closest integer. But the different thing is the square one. It's not going to take your square. Sorry for that. Let's start. It's not a normal square. It's what is the number with a square of 25. So when you're going to write 25, it's going to give you 5. If you're going to write 36, it's going to give you 6. So as you can see, the calculator is working, and hope you like the design and the code.